Today, we're going to take a closer look at Viralyft.com. Is it a legitimate place to buy Instagram followers? Let's look into that. My name is Ethan, and I have a decade of Instagram marketing experience, and today, we're going to take a closer look at Viralyft.com. Real quick, before we start the review, I have reviewed over 70 different Instagram growth services. So if you want to see my list from best to worst and you want to see where all of these growth services ranked and which ones are the best ones, please go to ascendviral.com/grades after the video. Also, I release a nearly 3-hour completely free Instagram marketing course that's available on this YouTube channel. And Josh Ryan, a friend of the channel, very popular Instagram marketing YouTuber, also released his course for free on this channel. Both of those links are in the description below. Now, let's start the review. Hey, so we're going to take a look at Viralyft.com, and we're going to be judging their Instagram growth services or their purchasing follower services, and we're going to find out if these followers are real and if you should buy these followers. And I'm going to give you my expert opinion based off of a decade of experience. And before we get into that, we're going to be judging Viralyft on the 5-star grading scale. And if you are unfamiliar with the 5-star grading scale, let me explain it to you right now. All growth services are ranked from 0 to 5 stars. The grading rubric is as follows. Number 1, is there a focus on the user's content? Good content is the key to growth. A service should assist in helping the user create better content or give coaching advice on how to improve their current content strategy. Some kind of content assistant earns a star. Number 2, what type of growth is it? Does this growth strategy that the service used go against the Instagram's terms of service? Or is it a legitimate growth strategy? A legitimate ethical growth strategy earns a star. Number 3, is it manual or is it a bot? Does the service incorporate some kind of AI, software, bot, or some kind of automation that goes against Instagram's terms of service? Or is it a manual service performed by hand on a real phone? Any kind of manual service, which is preferred, earns a star. Number 4, is there a free trial or growth guarantee? Does the service offer some kind of free trial or some kind of satisfaction or growth guarantee? A free trial earns half a star, and a satisfaction or growth guarantee earns half a star. Number 5, who is running the company? Can the owner or the actual team information be easily found on the website? If the owner or the team information can be easily identified, they earn a star. All right, so now that we have that cleared out, let's go to Instagram followers here. And before we get into this, they have high quality followers and influencer quality followers, okay? And you can buy them in a quantity, 100 followers here, 2,500 followers here, 50,000 followers, 100,000 followers. You can buy 100,000 followers for $879. Influencer quality followers, right? Let me make this clear. There are 3 ways to gain followers on Instagram, okay? Number 1 is Number 1 is creating really good content, okay? That's the primary way to gain followers on Instagram, is creating really good content that gets pushed out to the Explorer, and people see it from the Explorer and they decide to follow you from their suggested post or from the Explorer. They decide to follow you because you post really good content. That's the primary way to gain followers on Instagram. The second way is to interact with others. So let's imagine you are a personal trainer and you want to interact with others to gain followers. What you would do is, if you want to sell local services like training services or something, you would go out to a local gym and you would pull up their Instagram page and you would follow, interact, like, DM the people from that local gym in an effort to connect with them and to become friends with them and follow each other, and they would get introduced to your content, and maybe you could sell services that way. So that would be the second way, is just interacting with people on Instagram. Just outreach, DMing, liking, following, commenting, interacting with people. The third way is Instagram ads, okay? Just running Instagram ads. That's the third and final way to gain followers on Instagram. Those are your 3 ways. What Viralyft is trying to suggest here is that there's a magical 4th way. And the magical 4th way of gaining Instagram followers is by purchasing them. And what you should know is whenever you purchase followers, meaning a specific quantity where you don't have to share your password, and all of a sudden, after you click buy now, all of a sudden you're going to have all of these followers. This is fake followers. I just want to be clear. These are not real people, despite what they're saying here, real followers. These aren't real people. None of these packages are real people because this method doesn't exist. You can't just click on a button and then all of a sudden people will magically start following you from like your hometown, or people will magically start following you who are interested in your account, because you have to ask yourself, how does that happen? And the answer is it doesn't. What happens is these companies, will have massive software that can generate realistic looking profiles. They can create them, and then they can be stored in this software. And then whenever somebody clicks 500,000 followers or 100,000 followers, or 50,000 followers or 100,000 followers, then all of these accounts get sent to your profile, and that's what happens. These are not real people. They're all fake. Okay. So I want to be clear about that. This, Viralyft is not the only service to do this. There are hundreds of these services, and I've reviewed probably 50 of them. But that's the strategy that they do, is they try to trick people into say that these are real and active followers who engage with your posts. If they do engage with your posts, it's completely disingenuous. It's completely just the software that's engaging with your posts. It's not a real person with a soul that's engaging with your posts. It's all fake followers. And I just wanted to make that clear, because sometimes I say these are fake followers, and then people will disagree with me in the comments section, because I've done so many of these videos. People disagree with me, and then they will buy the fake followers, and then they'll come back and be like, you're right. These were fake followers. I made a mistake. So I wanted to be clear about the ways you can gain followers on Instagram that's legitimate. And that should make sense, right? You can't, because you've never just randomly followed somebody because somebody purchased your interest on a website and then all of a sudden you started following people. No. So these sites are very tricky, and they prey on inexperienced social media marketing people, or people who are trying to get into this world. That's who they prey on. Now, if you clicked on this video and you were like, I wonder what kind of followers Viralyft provides. I know they're fake followers, but I want to know what kind they provide. Hate to disappoint you, but I'm not going to be purchasing these followers today. I might in the future, depending on demand. I have plans for videos where I'm going to purchase a bunch of fake followers, and I'm just going to show people, here's a fake follower, here's fake followers, here's fake followers. I'm not going to be doing that today, but hopefully you clicked on this video and you were just wondering if these were actually real users. I'm just here to tell you that they're not. But I do want to mention, some people think that even if you buy fake followers, it's good because you can have social proof, or that the fake followers will help you with the algorithm, whereas it can make your posts look more viral, and then you can get organic growth that way. Those are usually the two common supporting ideas on why you should buy fake followers, is the social proof, or it helps get you to the explore page. It helps you boost your content organically. Both of those things are not true. I just want to be clear about that. You should never buy followers for social proof. It's never a good idea. It's just a waste of money. And Instagram knows when followers are inauthentic. Now, they might not immediately punish you for it, but Instagram knows when followers interact with your page that are inauthentic, and when followers follow your page that are inauthentic. This idea that, like, if you buy, for example, likes, I'm sure if you buy likes, for example, this does not increase your chance of hitting the explore page, and it hasn't since like 2018. Back in like 2017, 2018, there was some like kind of shady business with the algorithm where, yeah, fake likes could potentially boost your post. But for the past 5 years, that has not been the case. Like, it does not do anything. Instagram knows. You have to think about it on a trust scale, right? So if an account is genuine and it actually has real interest, and Instagram knows it's a real person, then when that account interacts with you, it actually means something. It means that like your post might actually be good, and more people should probably look at your post. And then that's how these posts get pushed out into the algorithm. But when an account always likes posts and it's completely fake, and it can tell, like, it has all these like red flags from Instagram's point of view. And when that account likes your post, Instagram doesn't care. Instagram knows it's fake. So it places zero importance on whether or not that account likes your post. Now, it still might, but it doesn't do anything. And I think, just personally, it's just a waste of money, and you shouldn't do it. But I'm not going to be here to stop you, because if you are determined to buy fake followers, you're going to buy fake followers. I'm just here to tell you that it's got to be completely for vanity reasons if you're buying fake followers, because there's no actual benefit to it, and it most likely harms your account more than it helps your account. Now, you might not get instantly banned if you buy fake followers, but the chances of you getting shadow banned are there, and the chances of Instagram changing something about their policy, a few months from now or a year from now, it could hurt you in the long run. So it's never a recommendation from me. But like I said, I might have a burner account here in the future, and I might just buy a ton of fake likes, fake followers, and I'm just going to show a bunch of people, or I'm just going to show people from all these different services that none of them are real. But I've also been saying this for years now, that these services aren't real. So on the 5-star scale, I've been just typically giving fake follower services 0 stars, especially if they just straight up lie and say that these are real users, because they're not. Every fake follower service should change their wording to say that they are realistic looking fake followers, because that's what they are. They are realistic looking fake followers. They probably do have profile pictures. They probably do look real, but not a single one of them will step foot in your business. Not a single one of them will click on the link in your bio. Not a single one of them will DM you. Not a single one of them has a soul. And that's a bummer. So if you remember earlier, I talked about the 3 ways to actually gain followers, which was create good content, interact with people, and then run ads. If you are interested in the second one, interacting with people, my service at ascendviral.com/followers pairs you with an Instagram expert that manually interacts with people and helps you gain followers the organic way. So if you are interested in that, you can check out ascendviral.com/followers, and we can help you gain real followers that way. But as far as Viralyft goes, I would never buy the service, but if you are determined to buy fake followers, I will not stop you. And that's that. I just say, do some praying and do some research. Make sure you don't get scammed, because most of these services are run by no-name people. And so just hopefully you don't get scammed. Do your research, and best of luck to you. And I think that's about it, what I have to say with this review. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.